So hello everybody, this is American Seagull Predictions, and this is my update on the 2021 election. Now, I'm only doing Pennsylvania because this is the one that's more interesting and it's from my state. Glenn Youngkin, of course, won, and he also took back the General Assembly, the Lieutenant Governor, and the House of Delegates, which a pretty clean sweep for the GOP in Virginia. In New Jersey, it was quite close, way closer than expected. So the Justice of the Supreme Court, Kevin Brobson, ended up winning by a narrow margin. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more than Trump's victory in 2016 when he won against Hillary. At the end, they said that the final result was 1.2%. I was expecting more of like a 3-point win for Kevin Brobson, but it was like a minor error. So I'm just going to review the results. Savali and Megan really destroyed the Democrat lane. I don't know. So we'll just look at the county breakdown here. I'm going to look at the ones that probably boosted their shots. Adams County, Trump was able to get more than 2/3 of the vote in Adams County. Adams County is more of a traditional Republican. Allegheny County, this is a county where Trump, I think, did get a better margin here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Biden did get close to getting 60, but he still failed. Trump got 39%. Kevin Brobson got 37% to Biden, to McLaughlin 62. So that's probably another reason why it's remained close. Doing better in Allegheny County. So yeah, I think Armstrong County, I think Trump also did well. Trump got 75% of the vote. Kevin Brobson just barely cracked 70. Republicans got to be getting like 75. Making sure Democrats don't get like 30, that's like really bad. Looks like they did get close there. Beaver County, Republicans should be getting like 58% of the vote. I mean, again, a Rust Belt county, the GOP should be doing. Trump won it by like 17. Here, he only won it by 11. I mean, that's not good. That's like Cumberland County's margin in 2020 for my county, for Trump and Biden. Well, I'll get to Cumberland later. But you can see here, 58-40. I mean, Biden just barely got 40. Here, McLaughlin got 44%, almost 45. And that's like an improvement by around like 7 points. That's a 7-point improvement, basically, to the Democrats. 7 to 6 point improvement. You gotta be getting like Trump's margins in the rurals and doing better in the suburbs. Berks looks like he way outperformed Trump. In Bedford, Trump was able to get 80 twice there. There should be no way he should be getting less than that. Blair, Bradford, Bucks was the candidate that Robson flipped. I know Biden won it narrowly against Trump. It's always kind of a close kind of compare, like Montgomery and Delaware. But the county narrowly voted for Kevin Brobson, showing that I bet Sean Parnell could probably win it. Butler County, this county, I think that's around Trump's margin. It's more of like a just traditional Republican suburb of Pittsburgh. Butler has always been Republican. Carbon County, I think Trump did better here in 2020. I mean, there's no way. I mean, Republicans should be getting like 2/3 of the vote here in Carbon County. I mean, this county is not really college educated. It's a coal county. It's white working class. Trump got 65. You should be getting like more than that. You should be getting 66. I mean, Biden only got 33. McLaughlin got 37. I mean, you gotta hit those numbers. Senator kind of looks like Kevin Brofson was in the leading, but it looks like McLaughlin did narrowly take the lead. It's a little bit better than Trump, but still. Now, Chester, this is how Brofson won. Chester County is a very anti-Trump county, but it likes every other Republican that there is. So you go here. I mean, Biden annihilated Trump in this county, 40-57. Here it was only 46-53. So Republicans already improved by like close to 10, like 9 to 10 point improvement there. That really helped them out. Clearfield County, this county you should be getting 70, not like 69. Trump got 73% of the vote, and Biden wasn't even able to get 30%. You gotta make sure Democrats don't get 30% of the vote in Clearfield. I mean, these are like in Clinton County. Okay, Kevin Brofton maybe he outperformed like people like Mitt Romney, but those margins are like Republicans can't even get those. Trump got 2/3 of the vote. Kevin Brofton failed to get more than 2/3 of the vote. Trump was able to get more than 2/3 of the vote. Columbia County, that's actually, I think, that's around Trump's margin. Crawford County, Trump got 67% of the vote here. I mean, okay, here's Cumberland. I think Trump won by 10.5. Looks like Kevin Brofson won by 16. I guess that's good. Also, Dauphin County did flip, but that's Brofson's like home county. I think it went to Biden by like 8. Now, Delaware County, this is the main reason why I think Kevin Brofson pulled out a win with getting that awful margins in Pittsburgh's exurbs and I guess rurals, and I guess in Western Pennsylvania in general. In Delaware County, this county was usually a moderate Republican. I won't say that, but it's kind of just drifted away. I mean, Trump only got 36-67. Look what Kevin Brofson got, 44%. I mean, that's really weird how Republicans really got out the vote for Kevin Brofson. That's probably Delaware County in general is probably the main reason why the Kevin Brofson win. That's like it's kind of like Miami-Dade County kind of coming out. Delaware County, I think, is probably the next Miami-Dade. People don't really pay attention to it. It's not really as like talked about as Bucks, Montgomery, or Chester. But then you'll see Delaware County might be the next Miami-Dade. I think Delaware County actually trends a little bit to the right. It's probably not going to be flipping, but if it trends a little bit, that might lay Delaware County. I think may end the Democratic Party probably in Pennsylvania. It could be. It could get. I wouldn't be surprised if Republicans could get 40% of the vote in Delaware County. There is a lot of white working class there compared to Montgomery County, and yeah, but they aren't going to flip. But still, this is great news. Elk County, Trump got 71% of the vote. It's rural, but come on. Erie County, Biden only won by 1. It might be because McLaughlin's somewhat popular, but still. You should be getting it should be only a 2-point win for a Dem, and even then, Trump would do better narrowly. Fayette County, okay, this is the main reason why I think it's close. Fayette County is somewhat rural. I guess it's kind of populated. It's not the most populated. Trump got 66% of the vote here. Kevin Brofson only got 56% of the vote. Right there is that's almost like a 14-point swing to the left. Franklin kind of looks like Republicans did do better. Fulton, Trump got 85% of the vote. Greene County, I think Trump really did way better than that. Those are like Mitt Romney margins. Sometimes I misspell these, but whatever. 71% of the vote. No Republican should be getting 61% of the vote. GOP should be getting 70 instantly. I mean, that's just absurd. Again, more counties. Jefferson, Trump got 78% of the vote. Judy, yeah, that's around Trump's mark. I think Trump got close to 80, like 79. Lackawanna, this is another reason why it was close. I mean, Biden only got 53% of the vote here to Trump's 45. That's already like a 9-point improvement for Democrats. Now Lancaster, that kind of Republicans did make 11 inroads meet. That probably what I bet Lancaster has always made the race close, basically taking off like Dems wins in like Philly. Lawrence County, Trump got 64%. Democrats shouldn't even be cracking 40. That's like absurd. That's like Mitt Romney styles. Lebanon looks like they did do better than Trump. Lehigh did a little bit better. Luzerne, I'm kind of surprised he really got this margin. I mean, if Lackawanna and like the Rust Belt area of Pennsylvania, if that's going quite close, I mean, Luzerne should be like going like really close, like a narrow victory for Kevin Brobson, or maybe even narrow win for McLaughlin. But nope, we didn't see that. Looks like he only did a little bit worse, but I bet that's another reason why. Mercedes kind of looks like he's doing a little bit worse than Trump, but still, he's holding about a 60-point margin. That's what you basically need. Looks like he did better than Monroe County. Montgomery County wasn't really as big of an improvement, but I think Biden got like 62, 63. Kevin Brobson did get close to 40. I bet that's another reason why he won. Wasn't as absurd as Delaware County's shift, though. Northampton kind of looks like that's around like Biden Trump's margin. I think Trump did get it below 1 point, so narrow improvement for the Dems. Northumberland, again, improvement for Democrats. Perry kind of took an improvement for Republicans. Philadelphia, barely improved by like 1 point for McLaughlin. I mean, there are some like populist, I guess there's like some inner city blacks that do like McLaughlin, but they just like Trump because of his attitude. I assume that's why, but only like a couple. So keep going down. Washington, he's getting around that good margins there. Westmoreland, you gotta be getting more, 36% of the vote. And yeah, so I think that just shows that GOP has to run up better margins in the rurals, and maybe they'll probably do a little bit worse in the Philly suburbs than this. I mean, and we're never gonna probably see a Delaware County like vote 44% for Republican. I don't know, maybe in the future, but Republicans gotta get better at appealing to those Rust Belt voters in the white working class, because I mean that's basically the future of the GOP. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. American Seagull Predictions out.